All right.
Hey guys, how are we? How is everybody? And welcome to everybody that's been waiting in
Oh God,
in the
here we
wings
go.
there. Welcome to Aussie Modelers Live. If you're new here, up the top we've got Pete and we've got Hibbo. So say hello, gentlemen.
Oh God, here we go.
Hey, everybody. It's all good. What happened?
Hibbo.
Somebody froze?
I'm just turning everything down because I'm getting too many freaking echoes.
Okay.
G'day, everyone.
Hey.
This week.
G'day, Sam, Bilge, James, Paul, Mark, Harry. Who else is there?
God.
God is here. Yeah, hi God. Thumbs up. Yep.
Lucifer.
That's all, mate. So how have we all been, Pete? How was your week?
Absolutely fantastic. Any week when you don't have to be at work is a great week. Yeah.
And Hibbo?
It's all ending today, though.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hibbo, what have you been up to?
Stuff.
Okay, what stuff?
Stuff.
But I think
What
I
have
did
you
it
achieved,
last week too.
I've been doing stuff because I'm home from work and I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm tired and hungover. So
self-inflicted?
nah.
Oh, somebody
No, I'm
caused
not
you to drink?
I'm not the one who puts beer in the nice cans.
Oh, all right. So what else have you been up to, Pete?
Finishing off my V-dub camper model. It's done and dusted and in the cupboard away. And
Got a hairy dog here.
started on the new Mini Art military truck.
You enjoying that one, mate?
No, I'm not actually. It's a struggle, eh? Oh boy! Tell you what, everything that is on the real truck is there in the detail in that model. Every single little bit, and you've got to put it all on. I mean, I'm surprised you don't have to screw the bolts onto the damn thing. You know, I've broken tons of parts. I've made a couple of mistakes. So I fixed it all though, but it's certainly a learning experience, that's for sure.
Oh,
So,
Peter.
Are they all? What about you, Hibbo? What have you been building, mate?
Little boats.
stuff.
Are we interrupting your afternoon or something, mate?
Yeah, you are actually. I'd like to be building my little boats that I've been building.
Yes, Paul, it is. Mini art.
My little boats.
Oh, James has a 1-to-1 scale combi. Yeah,
There you go. My little boats that I've been
Is that one
building.
called the Turpits?
Yeah. If you'd actually watch my channel, Jason, you'd see what I've been fucking doing. You wouldn't have to ask.
Well, if
questions.
you checked your comments, you would see that I've watched the channel.
Yeah, and I did comment back to you when you mentioned something about the smallness of the 1/700 scale vampire, and I said you like small things, or you're used to small things, or something.
Hang on a sec.
It was
And
probably
prior
a significant comment.
And prior to coming on this, when I was talking to young Peter, he apparently likes small things as well, don't you, mate?
Peter.
Yeah.
Small things.
Peter likes small things. I don't.
All our small things.
I like big things.
Well, let's see. What am I thinking? Yeah, the photo etch on this is tiny. Today I had to do a latch that goes on with a padlock on it, and I swear it was like the size of a mosquito's hind leg. But I did it. I got it on somehow.
Well, just to let everybody know, I've got the monitor about 2 metres over that way.
You look a bit smaller.
Very hard to make out who's saying what, so I'm going to rely on these two idiots to let me know if anything nice or good or bad is said.
Can you put your camera back about another 10 metres?
Yeah.
Only if you can take your head outside, because that.
Or if you can go and sit in front of your monitor.
Yeah, I can't.
And just yell so we can hear what you're saying. No, don't even do that.
Hang on, I've just got to adjust my glasses there, Ivo.
We'll let you know if there's any comments about you. There won't be. But...
No, because I know you two pricks don't give a shit, and I'll let you know my week hasn't stopped and it won't stop next week. I know Pete will give a shit, but not much of one, but no, you don't hit.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. Samantha, we call him Chunk. What? What did you say?
Yeah, so since I got back from Thailand.
I got home at 4 a.m. last Monday morning. The removalists were there at 7 a.m. and virtually we didn't stop. We had a thunderstorm Friday night, and we found in the new home underneath the outdoor area that one of the drains must have been blocked and it filled up with about 2.5, 3 inches of water. So I spent yesterday just using getting the big squeegee and getting rid of all the water. And then that afternoon,
Hey, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Coda, the husky, she decided that she was able to jump the big fences that we've got, and so had to whip down to Bunnings, get some bamboo stuff or whatever, put that up all along the back fence and side fence. So in the rain, it was great.
Sorry, were you talking?
Yeah, mate, thanks. But thanks for everybody that's commented on my channel about the little uploads I've done of the area here. Looking forward to getting back to finishing off this little beauty.
Next time you wear a fucking shirt, please.
Next time, buddy, put a bag over your head. So
and pants. In front of that mirror behind you. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, no.
Hey,
so
Sue.
Finish up soon.
Oh, about time you get to finish the freaking tank.
Yep.
Hey, Sue.
Hey, Sue, Mr. Darling, you're good. Plastic, yeah, awesome. Paul, to all those, I've got to send out stuff. There's just things being packed and unpacked. So, yep, Ivo, great, mate. Change the background. Hang on. It's very dark in here, Sam.
Yeah, make it the foreground so we don't see you.
Go and shove it, you know what, up your way. There we go. How's that, Sam? That better?
That's better.
Is that better or not?
Yeah.
No, I still see you. No, it's better.
Do you have anything nice to say today, Hippo?
Yeah. Yeah. Looking good there, Pete.
Yeah. Just fuck you. Just once. Yeah. It was all, stuff you, Pete. Yeah, Pete's in Thailand. Stuff him. Yeah. When he's gone, comes back. Oh, the prodigal son has returned. Hey.
Hey, Marvel.
Marvel.
How's the thumbs up going there, Pete?
How's the what?
How's the likes going?
What lights?
9.
9. And how many we got?
24.
Yeah.
Hey, Wombat.
I'll add one. Oh, there you go. There's an extra one. 24 watching. Jesus Christ. Why?
Oh.
God, Wombat Models is in. G'day.
Sam's giving you the verdict tonight, Pete.
A verdict of what?
Your guilt.
Mate, Yeah, all right, whatever. Let's get it over with because I'm sick of hearing about it.
He sacked me as his
well-
lawyer, so I can't do anything about it.
No, we'll just leave it up to Sam.
I think I just need to get extradited back to Thailand. I'll be happy.
Oh, well, then what? Then I'm left with Hibbo.
Fuck. I
Good
might
old
jump off my
Two-Face.
balcony. I'll jump off my balcony.
Yeah, good old two-face Hibbo. Yeah,
Two-faced? I only got one
yeah,
face.
I love you. Oh, Peter, you're terrible. You're gone, Jace, mate. And then all of a sudden, Pete's back. Hey, Pete, how are you? You're looking good there, Pete.
You know it's the way it's going to be, Jason. Stop being sad.
I'm very disappointed. That show was great last week up in Townsville. I mean, for their first show, 196 or 198 model entries. That's just brilliant. They looked after me. Maybe it was just be kind to a homeless person day. I don't know, but you know, they were just. And even on Facebook, they've been. Just the comments have been really good, so it's really, really appreciated. And any of the people getting to watch this, thank you. Looking forward to getting hold of the ASLab. It's over there, Ibo. Bottom shelf.
I've lost interest.
Oh, was that so? Before we went on camera, you were looking at the bloody instructions.
I was looking at the paint.
Yeah, well, that would be right near you, in front of you now, would it?
What?
The ASLab.
No, it's over here to my right, not right in front of me.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for the nice compliments about the move and everything that's been done so far. All your support, been great. Love your comments.
I've moved all my pens, I don't know where I've put them.
Okay.
Uh,
So, Pete,
I don't know where
you're
I've
back
put
at
the
work
keys.
this week, mate.
yes. After 7 weeks, I go back to work tomorrow. I did call into work and make sure that it hadn't burnt down and I've still got a job. And good news is I do still have a job. So nothing's changed. And back to usual tomorrow, which is okay. Just 12
Down my
more
pants.
months. 12 more months.
You know, I heard they're going to stop tourism to Thailand from Australia. So you're fucked, mate.
All right.
Just
Next time I go, I won't be as a tourist.
Sam. Dum, 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 dum.
Apparently, Jim's saying it's been raining over there since I left, which is true.
Go the mighty eels.
Jesus Christ, that's a big book.
Yep, that's the.
But it's all pictures because Parramatta supporters can't read words.
Oh, hang on, just smarter. Oh, hang on. What's this? Word, lots of words.
Does that say does that so other people can read it to you?
Oh, look at that. Here we go. Got Sterling, Cronin, Price, Hindmarsh, and Jared Hayne on the front there.
Parramatta.
Yep. Oh, here we got on the back. Oh, look, we got Brett Kenny, Jack Gibson. Can't make out the other, a bit dark in here, but yeah.
That's right. Half people in chat wouldn't know who you're talking about,
Oh, there's a few that do.
me included.
And some of us on the chat really don't give a shit.
Well, I'm
They're
not
all
worried about
too
what
young
you
to know. They're too young to know.
House is great. Bloody still finding light switches and all sorts of stuff. So still
That's
walking
good.
into the wrong room.
It's all right. You'll get used to it.
Really, James? James, I've got a gift for you. Hang on. I found it. It's in this pocket. Hang on. There we go.
Yeah,
Wow.
it doesn't matter to some.
It's life and death, and I've been waiting since 1986. So yeah.
Chunk, seriously, mate. Now we've got to put up with all this talk about Buddy for another fucking week.
About who?
Wow. That's a big penalty, Sam.
Go to Swannies. Yeah, that's why Hibbo was on the drink last night.
Oh.
The Magpies lost.
this?
How's your team going in the AFL, Hibbo? Are you in it?
Oh, Sam, that's a bit steep of a penalty.
That's a huge penalty. I would say that's manifestly unjust. Manifestly unjust punishment.
I mean, I don't even know what charge I'm guilty of.
It's up in the first one.
You abandoned your post.
Abandoned my post.
Yep.
How did I do that?
You said you'd be on. You weren't.
Is that what that's about?
Yes.
This has been going on before that, hasn't it?
No.
Yeah, there's 2 counts, mate.
There's 2 now. I didn't know that too.
Are you a Parramatta supporter as well? You can't read words.
So how's your team going in the AFL, mate? They make the finals?
I'm still reading, mate. Yeah, actually, Brisbane did.
Week before your holiday. Oh, I don't remember that. I declare.
The 5th. You're taking the 5th.
What I call it.
It's no such thing as the 5th in Australia.
Diplomatic immunity.
Ignorance to the law is not a defence, mate.
First count of AWOL, the week before your holidays. The second count is not showing up on the arranged time for the show on Sunday morning. Okay. So this is what you're hitting me up for. I sent you for the following. $250.
Woo!
All right, that should be 250 baht, Thai baht. That's no problem. I'll do that. To a charity that they support. And not post any videos for 2 weeks.
That takes $500,000 out of his pay packet.
There's some. He won't be able to afford to pay the $250 if he doesn't do that.
What's my bail? Can I post bail?
The bail's already been done, mate. This is now the sentence.
What's this? Appeals are not to be entered into. Why can't I appeal this?
Because you're not appealing.
You can take it to the High Court, mate.
I think so. I think we take it.
Sam, you're doing brilliant. Loving it.
Oh, gosh.
Go Swans, go the Eels.
Well, you can take it to the High Court of Australia, mate. It is a very manifestly unjust punishment for the offences. The $250, that's fine. But the videos for 2 weeks, that's
a bit
very harsh.
That's not. You're not penalising me. You're penalising all my subscribers. That's just not on.
Wow.
You're penalising the greater world, Sam.
I mean, it won't stop me building and videoing, but with not posting for 2 weeks, well, I mean, geez, when you think, like maybe if a prime minister passed away, then maybe I would do that as a
Elbow. If Elbow passed away, mate, I'd buy everyone fucking beers.
Away, that clown.
I'd buy everyone beers, mate.
Hey, we got a public holiday next week, haven't we? Is that right?
Yeah.
Thursday. Oh, make that a long weekend. Friday. I got a brown head. Thanks, Jim. Yeah. No, we're not in Thailand. It doesn't work here.
Well, obviously it has, because Sam's already taken it down to the she's already lowered the penalty.
Oh, look. Okay. So it's just the donation now, and I can post videos. All right. That's fair enough. $250. Jesus, I better start posting more.
You don't drink, mate, so
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Well, I'm back at work on Tuesday, so I fly back.
Yeah.
So I'll be out bush for the grand final.
I think Jace's camera's frozen. Oh no, he moved. It's all right. He's on his phone. It's okay.
No, just got a upload. Just reverting back to Townsville last weekend. Big shout out to Townsville District Scale Modelers, Simon the President, and Norman, and pretty much the whole club. So yeah, guys, well done, great show.
All right. Continue, Hibbo. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it was pretty rude, really. I was in the middle of talking. Yeah, but I'm
Well,
back
keep
out
going.
bush, back out to Ken's Ball. So I start my diet again on next week, so it's going to be hard doing it out there. But I just have to watch what I eat. Going off the piss again for a little while. Maybe when I get back, but I've got to catch up with my nephew because he's now posted over here tomorrow. So I don't know. It's going to be hard. And then I come home. And then I go away again. Then I come home. And I go away again. And Peter reckons what I do isn't hard work.
Well, it doesn't look it.
I didn't.
Those photos you sent with the beach out the front.
I said
That
you
was
do
in my hotel room.
a bit of hard work, not all the time.
Were you putting the stakes down in that one?
This week I am. Last week was walking looking for artifacts. So I have this week we'll be we're looking at probably 5 or 6 sites a day. So you're looking at probably 150 to 200 stakes in that day, which is going into pretty much solid rock. So it's not easy. And then the next time I go away, it is an ethnographic survey with anthropologists learning the stories of the area with the people. And there's a lot of helicopter flying in that one, so that should be fun.
So is it
I hate helicopters.
the purpose of it all is?
That was the question I asked. And
It's
got
my
a
job.
Yeah. So what is the purpose?
No, doing the stakes is demarcation of sites where we've found, where it's been decided that there's enough archaeology there to make it a lived site, where they have made tools or have actually camped or lived in that area. Other stuff is there's a lot of drill lines that are going to be getting done because where Ken's Bore is, it's an exploration site at the moment. So they've got to drill places, and a lot of the places they want to drill lead into or very close to rock shoulders, which is obviously where Indigenous people lived for thousands and thousands of years. So they become sites also, and it all falls under the Heritage Act, which is you've got a state Heritage Act and you've got a Commonwealth Heritage Act. So when Rio Tinto blew up the gorge in the Pilbara a couple of years ago, that then became a massive thing. So heritage now is a huge thing. So we've got to look after that because it cost Rio Tinto millions. So, yeah. But there you go.
Interesting.
So if Sue when is the actual Queen's funeral?
Tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
So to our UK people, condolences. And yeah, the 10 days or the mourning and all that, like Nige and that. Yeah. Like, because I mean, I was never a royalist, but from primary school onwards over here, you'd go to school and would have happened with you, Pete. I know about you, I've been a young'un, but we sang "God Save the Queen" every morning, and I mean, I got to meet
That's got
the
to
Queen when
change,
she
hey?
was the Cairns,
They're going to be singing God Save the King now, aren't they?
Yep.
the
Oh,
Silver Jubilee
I just
Queens.
thought of something. Queensland's going to become Kingsland, right?
No.
You're a wanker.
I think that's a good idea.
No,
No? Just saying.
we've already got
What about
Kingswood Country.
all our currency's got to change, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, well, the King will be on the back. King Charles will be on the back, and
You know,
Well,
I
it's going to
haven't
be
checked.
an ear. It would be an ear of his on the front of the coins.
That's all it fit.
So it won't be heads and tails anymore. It'll be ear and tails.
Yeah. I've got a penny with a king on it. 1930 something. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a few king coins.
God save the king now. Ah.
You that old Jim?
Jim,
Yeah, he started with God Save the King.
yeah, well, that's exactly, he would, yeah. Yeah.
and Pete started with "God Save the Pharaohs."
Wow.
Good old Tutankhamun.
Yeah, he was a good man, that bloke.
Yeah.
I still remember building my first pyramid. Oh, they were the days.
Yeah. That's when you really had to work, when you went to work, didn't you?
And then the kid said, "What was it like when they took the edges of that square and you had the wheel?"
No fly to work and helicopter rides and hotels.
Nah. No, but all you
Six
people in
figure
the
salary.
UK,
I don't mind doing
condolences.
that for 6 figures. So Jim, when you were growing up, rainbows were black and white, weren't they?
Oh my God.
Only in photos.
No, they were black and white. There was no colour. Ayers Rock was a pebble. Oh dear. Sorry, Jim. That's a joke, mate.
That's going to change.
No, I think they're saying they're going to keep it.
There's our Aussie plastic money. Look at that. Good as new.
And they tell you, no, it's not counterfeit.
Yeah, they're going to change her.
No, I think she's staying.
You think so?
Good
No.
answer, Jim.
Yeah. Maybe King Charles will go in the 100 or something.
No, they won't be changing big denominations. Only the
Well,
Coinage?
how old is King Charles? I mean, he's not going to be around that long, that's for sure. Nothing like Queen Elizabeth was. So who succeeds King Charles when he moves on?
Harry, doesn't he?
Willie.
Oh, William's
Yeah.
next in line, is he?
So
Yeah.
that's going to be, what, within the next 20 years, eh?
Harry's never going to be anything. And I'm so pissed off. Him and the pedophile one are the only two that have actually done proper service in the military, actually seen action, and they're the only two that weren't allowed to wear uniform.
Yeah.
Right. So did King Charles serve on any particular ship?
It's
He
King
served on a
Charles
few
III.
ships. He was a rescue helicopter pilot as well. So, but he didn't serve in any combat.
Okay. Interesting. I'm just thinking things like the ships like the Queen Mary and the Queen Elizabeth and everything's the Queen. Do you think that the next cruise liner they build might be a king?
Hang
No.
on. Hold on. Oh, so I've got a completed Panzer.
What? Where'd that come from? What's he talking about?
What's that got to do with anything?
Did you mention tanks?
I
Oh,
won
there
the
you go.
raffle.
Fish ball. What the fuck's the fish ball?
So I won the raffle at the show.
Oh. And you get a meat tray?
No, but hang on, I'll show you what else I won. Yeah. So I got to choose that. That was one of the prints. I went, yep, I'll have a completed tank, thank you. Just for Hibbo and
Quad Wars. Iceland.
all that.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
So I got to choose what prints I wanted, and then I won this little beauty.
Oh,
Nice
that's nice.
compressor. You airbrush compressor.
Oh, you don't need that, do you?
Oh,
I could use
who
that.
needs it?
I do.
Oh, but you've got one.
Yeah, you should see. Oh, one day I'll send you a picture of it. You gotta. It's like you gotta hold this thing down because the air leaks out of it, and there's a piece of wire around the valve I've got to hold to open and let the air out. It leaks like, ugh. And I think the tank itself is all rusted from the
Hey,
build-up.
good thing, because you've got a court-ordered fine, you can let that go to the fines recovery unit. So then you can pay it off at $20 a week.
Oh, I paid off less than that, couldn't I?
Yeah, but then you can buy yourself a new compressor.
Or I could just send you the other one, Pete. My other one. You just pay postage and.
Yeah, all right. What? Okay, we'll talk.
It costs more for postage than it would to buy a new one.
No, because the new ones are about $230.
Your old one, the one you're using now, has got to be better than the one I've got now. That's for sure.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it's the same type with the tank.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't mind paying postage. That's fine. I've got to get myself a new airbrush too. I haven't done that yet. I'm still waiting.
Oh, Hibbo got a new one.
Yeah, I'm getting the same one because he did such an excellent review of it that he's convinced me to buy it. If you'd had the link in descriptions, he would have got commission.
Yeah.
But, no, I found a place that sells them a little bit cheaper, and if I wait, he's going to throw in a spare needle. So, yeah.
What have we got?
But
there?
we'll see. We'll see. I've actually got rego due on my other bike. I got a Kawasaki Ninja stored away up in Queensland, and the rego's due on that. So that was an unexpected $300 and something. We'll see what happens. Anyone in Queensland want to buy a motorbike? Anyway.
What's that, Pete?
If you know anyone in Queensland who wants to buy a nice Kawasaki Ninja, I'm selling it. $1,000.
Oh, you're not riding anymore?
Mate, it's in Queensland. I'm here.
Oh, you got one up there.
Yeah, it's stored away.
Oh,
what is
it's
it,
actually
250?
my mother's garage. Yeah, it's a
Does it come
250.
with training wheels?
Bright red one. It's a red one. It goes fast.
It's got out of 250 instead of training wheels on it.
Mate, 250 is perfect for someone who just got their license.
Yeah, Lamb's approved. Yep.
It's good for getting to work and back and running around. Look, if I had it down here, I'd be using it to go to work and back instead of my good bike. But yeah, getting it down here is the hassle, though. Probably cost me about $500 to trailer it. Anyway,
I got a mate. I'm not sure if my mate that lives in
no, you don't.
He's
Oh,
yeah. Well, he him and his missus has got a bike trailer, so and they're heading down to Nowra, November.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll think about that. That would be handy. Yeah.
Because you wouldn't ride that little thing all the way down to bloody New South
Oh
Wales.
no, that's right. I wouldn't. So anyway,
Yeah.
back on subject. Models.
Well,
What's on your bench? What's going to be on your bench when you're ready to set up there, Jace?
well, I sent you through the photos of this main bench here. There's a camera for the overhead shots. I've got first thing up has to be the Panzerkampfwagen 3 Alf G, so I can finish it for Hibbo. Rightio.
Right,
Then-
that's one day. Then what?
Then rightio. Then we Hibbo's going to be out and start the ASLAB. Did you get one yet, Pete?
No, I'm sitting out that one.
Well, you know you're not. You need to get
Yeah,
one.
I've got the Spitfire. I thought we were doing the Spitfire. You know?
Yeah, but Hibbo wants to do the ASLAB, so what we'll do is
Send me the
Hibbo and I'll
link.
start the ASLAB and the Spitfire as well. So I'll have those two builds going, and I'll start the Lancaster because that's a bit by bit. I've got the bench set up for the Titanic ready to go. So we'll concentrate on those. That's mine next few months sorted out.
Send me a link to Metro or B&A or someone that has this ASLAB so I know what I'm getting and what.
Hibbo, can you do that, please, mate?
I don't know
No.
what it costs. What's it cost?
Oh, you just... Hang on. Oh, I've got to do B&A's order tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on.
See ya.
Hang on.
8 weeks ago we started it. My God. Why? That's taken a long time. All right. Catch you later. Bill's has to go
Bill
on.
G. Hey, Hibbo, can you just show me your ASLAB, mate, your cover, please? Can you pick it up, please? No, the front of it. The
Please.
front. The other way, you idiot.
Holy cow, look at that thing. ASLAB PC Phase 3. That's 135? 135th scale or 16?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not that big.
Is that another one that's been in the desert? Is that an Africa one, North Africa?
So that's that.
Okay.
And it's got photo etch. And it's got pliers. And it's got plastic stuff.
Plastic stuff. You remember what you paid for it?
Comments there, Pete.
That's $75.
Right. What'd you say?
Thank you very much.
Ah, there it is. There's the link. There it is there. All right. Let me see if I
Yeah,
can.
Sue.
Maybe it was 80 odd bucks.
Oh, $61. Bargain, 9% off.
Is that the trumpeter?
Yeah, that's it.
The paints are great. I know they're great. So thank you so much. If you could just share that around with, as soon as life gets back to a bit of normality, I can't wait. I'll be doing an Outlaw Paints channel as well. So all the colours will be sprayed on spoons galore. And
Those
since
real
Hibbo's
rubbish.
got tons of spoons,
Yeah, I did, Sue. Thank you. Sam, I mean, Sam. Too many S's.
Oh wow. Is that the camo you have to do with it? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of work that goes into his paint suit.
Has it
It's
got
liquid.
I'm recovering too, bro. Don't worry, mate.
So this doesn't come with figures.
No.
No, mate.
Good. Oh, there's figures in the picture on the front, so I thought, real rubber tires. Okay.
Yeah, real rubber tires, yeah.
Real rubber. All right, that's added to my cart.
Well, press
Let's
buy.
go. Let's view the cart.
I'll have a look at that, Dominic. It sounds like a good one, mate.
Oh,
Hey, has
God.
anybody seen the new stuff that Manish put up for Mickey Sticky?
Yeah, I forget what it is though. Bad,
How's that? How's your new cutting mat, Pete?
Mate, it's so good. It's really worn in already. Didn't take long to wear it in.
What'd you do to it, Pete?
Had a bit of an accident, bit of a spill.
How much fucking paint, how much glue do you go through?
Not much. Well, yeah, more. I spill more than I use,
Oh yeah, that smoke.
All the time.
but it won't happen anymore because see, I got my little tray now, so I keep them in here. Although, did I tell anyone this? No, I told Sam this.
Hey, Jeff.
Notice this, right?
Jeff.
So I was doing decals, and I grabbed my mark fit while I was doing the decal on the door. And I reached over, brushed it on, and realised I'd brushed on extra thin. Straight onto the door.
Hey, Brody, what's your sister's weather, mate? No, I'm not going to go there.
Okay.
You put.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It turns out okay. I didn't touch it. Most of it evaporated. And then I clear coated. Then I put the decal on top. It went on okay. And then clear coated over the top. And you can just a little bit underneath. But by the time I weather the truck, it'll be invisible anyway. Like most of the mistakes in it.
Did you see how small the screw was for those little boats I'm doing?
That was minute.
Yeah.
It is.
Bob just looked at the photo and said, "Why? Why?"
Why? Yeah,
I can't even see these.
Look at that. Do you know what that is? That's a match head next to a latch and padlock that I had to put on the back of the trailer.
Wow.
Yeah, that'd be about the same size as the.
That's how small that is. 3 pieces of photo etch there with 5 bends.
You are the master of the etch.
Yeah, I'm over it.
And all things minute.
Yeah.
No, I can't show you that photo or that photo.
I will show you this little sneak preview.
Yeah, so that's a 5 cent piece.
Yeah, which is smaller than a dime in the US and smaller than a euro.
And that's the little screw for the shaft.
That's incredible. Yeah.
It's very small.
There's a
I've got to
sneak
put
peek.
another 2 on now.
My truck's looking at the moment. I just put the headlights in.
Looks like Brum.
Broom. Vroom, vroom. Anyway,
How's the likes going, Pete?
how's the likes? Oh, let's have a look. We got any? We got 19 likes and 22 watching.
That's pretty cool.
Very good. Keep the thumbs coming.
So what time do you take off Tuesday morning there,
I think we got a few extra subscribers too. It wasn't 110.
6:30. Flight leaves at 6:30, so I'm leaving here because I'm driving now because I've got a airport car parking card. So I'll leave here at about 5. Yeah, to drive there.
What time is it there? It's
4:45.
and you're yawning your head off.
Yeah, been door dashing today, mate.
How'd you go? You score or what?
I've got $404 this week, so
Happy days.
about $100, which is
Cool.
good. No, it's salary sacrifice, Brady. So it's works out cheaper than catching Uber both ways, or getting my mum to come and pick me up. Who's picking me up from the airport, Simon? Oh, mummy.
Yeah.
Back like school days.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, it's
I'm
going
looking
great.
forward
Love it.
Looking forward to just finally finishing up in here and getting a couple episodes up for Aussie Scale Modeler and getting back on the bench and building some shit. So
Oh, stop it, Peter.
oh, please, you started it.
It's dark outside now. Pitch black.
Mate, pitch black here.
It's still here.
How's the weather going to be tomorrow? I'll do a quick weather check.
Getting dark late now. I hate this time of year when it starts getting dark at around about 6:30. So
23 degrees tomorrow and sunny. In
Oh,
WA,
what's tomorrow here in
Perth forecast is 17. Oh, it's actually colder and raining.
yeah, I told you that on the phone. It was going to rain.
90% chance of showers. Okay.
Possible storms.
Brisbane, or you don't really count as Brisbane. We've got to go a bit further north than that. Let's have a look. Brisbane forecasts. Map. Whereabouts are you? Up near.
Fuck me.
God, Mackay.
we're looking at
28. Partly cloud.
20 degrees overnight.
There's Gladstone.
So, where I'm going this week's near a place called Panawanika. I'll get there on Wednesday, so it's going to be 33. Thursday jumps up to 36. Friday jumps up to 37. And there, Thursday, Friday, the 2 days, I'm going to be absolutely working my ass off. So I'm going to lose. I'm going to have to drink probably about 13, 14 litres of water to stay hydrated in that time. Oh, it's going to be hot. Hot.
Yeah.
That's because, Sue, Poms don't have anything interesting to talk about. Grey weather.
Really not interesting. What happened to your winning personality, Hibbo? Life of the party. Where did all that go?
I'm too tired today, mate.
It's gone?
I'm too tired.
Very sad.
I'll have my dinner left over. Oh, I did something different last night because I'm going away. I don't want to have food just going to waste in my fridge. So I made a spaghetti last night, or mince, last night with spaghetti sauce, but I put in capsicum and corn. I'm going to put some peas in it tonight for the leftovers. Then I have leftovers again, so I might put that in the freezer for when I get back. So exciting.
Yeah.
It's going to be so much yumminess. It was really tasty, and I put some hot chili sauce in it too last night. Maybe because I was a little bit drunk.
You said you were a lot drunk.
Well, not when I was cooking. I wasn't a lot drunk. I was a lot drunk at about 1:30 in the morning when I finally went to bed.
Were you partying with all your friends?
Yeah, myself, yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Hey, I'm just looking at postage on that tank from B&A. They want $20 for postage. That seems a bit steep.
That's
Well,
fucking
why don't you add a
ridiculous.
few more things and
$18.94 for postage. That's...
Yeah, no, Sam, I was on Sue's chat when I was at the airport last time for a little bit. It was one when Peter was on. Peter was so boring.
oh, mate, I wasn't even there and I fell asleep.
Oh. It
Okay.
was more boring then than he is now.
Oh, that can't be possible. Say it isn't so.
How good is kangaroo mince in it, James? It is so... I love kangaroo meat. Kangaroo meat is so yum. So yum.
Mm-hmm.
I like the garlic and herb marinated one you can get from Woolies and Coles. That's really nice too.
Oh, talk about kangaroos, buddy. On the way back from town.
One of my strangest arrests when I was a copper in Tennant Creek was we went to an assault, and the husband smacked his missus with frozen kangaroo tail he bought from the shop, or she bought from the shop, because she wasn't cooking it when he got home, and it was still in the freezer. It's funny. When it goes to court, the prosecutor sitting there saying, yeah, the defendant savagely struck the victim with a frozen kangaroo tail. Oh, it's not funny that he hit his missus, but the choice of weapon. Because if you don't know what a kangaroo tail's like, they're very, very hard. But when they're frozen, oh my God, they're even harder. Obviously because they're frozen, but it's
buddy,
pretty much straight bone.
Be like a baseball bat.
Oh, it's ridiculous. And emu's nice, crocodile's nice, turtle's nice, dugong's nice. Don't like widgety grubs because they taste like peanut butter, and I don't like peanut butter. Green plums that you get up in Arnhem Land are nice. They taste a bit like a plum, but they're green, and they're full of vitamin C. And if you eat too many of them, you poo water, which happened to me numerous times because I didn't learn my lesson the first time. So yeah, I've eaten everything. It's lovely. We've got some good food here in Australia, some good indigenous foods. Like a lot of different herbs, different spices, all the different meats. You know, the drop bear, it's got a nice wing on it. I can't remember. I was saying that to someone the other day. Was it on? I don't know if it was on here or if it was on YouTube somewhere. But we were talking about. Oh, I was talking to Rascal about it. It was on Facebook. Eric, yeah, and I'm sitting there going, we're talking about everything. I said, yeah, you got to watch the drop bears, and he's done a bit of research.
Oh, you did too, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he said, oh, there's no such thing. I said, well, no. I said, there is. We just try to keep it quiet so we get the so we keep our tourists up because they don't like tourists.
On the way back from
Steak and kidney pie, bros.
12 and a half hour drive from Townsville, back home, mate, I could have had a heap of bloody skippies over bloody everywhere. Absolutely everywhere.
They must be all come from over here because when we were in Onslow, I didn't see one. Haven't seen any dead on the side of the road. But we have been seeing dingoes.
And on the way down, on the way back down, mate, I don't think there's a bug between Townsville and Gladstone anymore because I stopped 7 times to have to actually literally clean the windscreen because it just couldn't see. It was crazy.
I saw something the first time ever today, talking about bugs. I was on the phone to Peter. I was outside Red Rooster.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to get some food. And I've just had a look to my right, and the sky was covered with bees. Like there was bees everywhere. And they're coming right towards my car. I'm allergic to them. So, yeah, it was fucking freaky. And they just disappeared. And they were a swarm, Peter said. So.
Yes, a swarm of bees. Not a herd.
A herd of bees.
Yes. Starting to see a lot of budgies flying around up in the Pilbara as well, which is good.
Yeah, that's good.
They fly in herds or swarms. I saw one that would have been about 150.
Flocks.
So, a flock. Yeah, flocks. A flock of budgies. Budgerigar.
Which is strange because there's a cackle of crows, isn't there?
I don't know.
Yes.
There is. So
That's a flock cackle.
You don't get a flock of crows.
And if you listen to Murray Smallpage, the deputy commissioner of Northern Territory Police, when he said just after a shooting that a group of constables gathered together, it was also called a murder. That was just after Zach Rolfe got charged with murder, which he got found not guilty of. So,
okay, I've been corrected. It's a murder of crows. Yeah.
Well, I told you my scale decks arrived, didn't I?
No.
What?
Yeah, my scale decks for the Titanic turned up.
Oh.
So, rocks up in the box like this.
Oh. Really? Oh, that's shit. Wow. Why is it? Was it rolled up like that?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Just paint them like I did. Much more fun.
Yeah, no.
There you go, Brody.
Oh, why'd you call it?
$400. Thanks for coming. That was
Pete the Python.
Could have been Paul.
No, Pete the Python.
Oh, so yours is on its way, Pete?
Yes, actually, I'm just looking right now for the USPS tracking, which says latest update. Your item departed a transfer airport in John F. Kennedy International, New York, United States on September 16 at 12:20 p.m. The item is currently in transit to the destination. Cool. That's my Yamato deck and brass parts.
So, Ibo, was that a red belly black or what, mate?
No, it was a black-headed python.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Haven't you seen any rainbows over there? Rainbow serpents?
Well, no, because they hide.
No, like a carpet snake. I've got some video of me with a rainbow on me when we were at Alice.
Well, they're not rainbow serpents.
Well, Dreamtime says they are.
Well, no, because they're a completely different snake.
You're dreaming.
Well, it's not a black-headed one, is it? No.
If you ever look at a proper rainbow serpent, like proper rock art of them, they don't look anything like a real snake with their face or their heads.
Well, that's
One that when we had the guy from Alice turn up with all these snakes and everything at the Ulysses convention, but I got the big python on me, and he was just awesome, just beautiful snake. Oh.
What's his name? That's
but you had wet dreams that night.
he owns the
Don't worry. I'm just thinking.
he owns the reptile farm there.
Yeah. Oh, we went there, and he's got the monitors running around, just natural.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of his name.
Or the reptile place.
Rex Neuendorf.
Yeah, nice place.
All right.
Yeah.
Springs reptile.
I'm about to confirm order and hit the checkout in my B&A order, which
Did you add
includes
some extras?
the Australian ASLAF PC Phase 3, Mr. Surface Finisher 1500 black 40 mils, and 135th wooden boxes and crates by Mini Art to put in the back of my truck.
You earn too much money.
Yeah, it will be, right, Sam? Yeah, it'll be maybe the end of next week. I might get
Back in 5, boys. What are we? Oh, we just clocked over an hour, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, feels like it. Good. Finishing up? All right.
No.
Catches. Hey.
I'm going to go fill up this.
Yeah, I won't be on much longer after you come back, but
I won't be here when you come back. Go back and hide. Pete's gone.
yeah, we've seen a few browns as well, Brody, especially up where I'm going now. Which is why I have my.
For Sam, it cost me $120 for the deck and brass parts.
Which is why I have my Snake Protects. Gators.
Oh, gators.
My gators.
Yeah, I got a set of those. Good.
Yeah.
Oh,
with the red dirt on the bottom.
Oh, okay. Mine were for the snow.
All over them. Yeah, so these have stopped me getting eaten by snakes.
Cool.
Yeah, Brody, I'm not a big fan of snakes, mate, or spiders, or anything that can cause me a possible fatal bite.
$62 for the ASLAF, Sam. Did you know that 95% of bites from venomous snakes don't actually inject venom when they bite you?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'd wear them too if there's an area known for snakes, but the risk is quite low.
No, you sit there. I mean, when you got things like browns and jugites and tigers.
Yeah, you just got to
I will still be wearing. I don't give it, even though my pants are thick and my boots come up quite high. Yeah, I'm not fucking with it. I want to go home safely.
Yeah,
that's exactly right, Sam. Exactly right. But snakes are more scared of us. But if you, one of the Aboriginal blokes saw who'd been about a 5 foot brown the other day, and he told me, he goes, "But you'll be all right as long as you don't step on its tail. So make sure if you're going to step on its head." Yeah, I'll just look for the head and then I'll step on the fucking head. I'm gonna go out of my way to find his head and step on it. It's amazing how many deadly snakes we've got in Australia, really. It's when just 700 odd k's across the water in New Zealand, we've got none. There's no snakes. They all came over here like all the other Kiwis. Oh, geez, I'm funny sometimes.
So for this Yamato stuff that I'm getting, how's this for a good deal? It's $100, and the postage from the US only cost me an extra $25. So $125, I get 460 millimeter gun barrels, 6 155 mil barrels, 24 127 mil gun barrels, 72 25 millimeter gun barrels, and the complete wooden deck masking tape, large size 8 bollards and small size 16 bollards, and a weathered chain for the anchor, two of them, all for $120.
So a cable. It's called a cable for the chain.
Cable, yeah, they write that as a chain. I remember you saying that, cable.
Yeah.
God,
I'm pretty strict with my nautical terms when I can remember them properly. Like people calling the deck floor, as you know, Peter, I don't like that.
I noticed on the boat you're doing, you called that a bridge. Would you still call that a bridge on that small boat?
No, I made a mistake with that one. It's not a bridge, it's a wheelhouse. It'd be a wheelhouse.
Right.
So, hey, Jeff, mate, that camo you did on your World War I tank, holy shit, mate, that was...
Hey, Jeff.
Like I said in the comment, that's the best I've seen. I'm not blowing wind up your ass either, or pissing in your pocket, as we like to say here in Australia, but that was sensational, mate. Really, really loved it. It was... If people haven't seen it, go and check Jeff's channel and look at that. It looks...
That's
yeah,
amazing.
I don't know if other people can would be able to do it like that. So, Jeff, mate, I'm going to try to do that with the ASLAV. So, and then I'm going to get another tank, and I'm going to use the Outlaw paint that I've got from Jace for the all of that, all the camo and stuff. So, yeah.
Oh.
But Jeff, seriously, mate, that was sensational. Well done. Really, really loved that video too. It was awesome. And I haven't been commenting a lot on a lot of videos of people, but I have been watching them all because I usually fall asleep right at the end of them, and I actually had to watch yours, Jeff, twice because I fell asleep and I couldn't remember where I got back into. But it was good. So yes, and your sub count's going up pretty quickly too, Jeff. Gonna have to start calling you Coit soon. I reckon as soon as you hit that 1,000, mate, you're gonna eclipse certain other people.
For sure.
It'll just keep on going up and up and up and up and up. And I'm just going down and down and down and down. I'm losing subs. So, but yeah. Hurry up, Jason. I'm gonna go.
I don't think he's coming back.
862, mate. That's unreal because you've gone up really quickly in a very short amount of time. Because you're only at like the 40, probably around about 3 or 4 months ago. So you've done well there.
Oh yeah. Very good.
As soon as Nigel takes a liking to someone, bang. Puts out that shout out and woof. Subs go right up. And some people actually deserve it, like Jeff, because he does a great job. And Paul. You know, Paul deserves it too. He's doing a great job on his Yamato.
Yeah, he is too. Another one came out today. I didn't get a chance to watch that yet.
Yeah, I haven't watched that one yet, so I'm gonna have to watch that tonight probably. But again, I'll probably fall asleep because I'm a bit tired, a bit weary, a bit battle worn.
Well, it's a hard life. How many days you had off?
6 months.
Yeah, no, kill you.
Yeah. I hate it. I hate having this many days off. I really do. I get so bored. That's why I've done this DoorDash, so I can go out and do stuff. But now it looks like I'm getting into a proper swing of things now. So I'll be out for the 8 days and back for the 6 and back out for the 8. So I'm not going to be spending any money, which is good.
We'll have thousands saved up by the end of the year.
They're looking at going 2 and 2. So 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. I don't want that. So I just spend so much money. And I'm getting bored with 6 days off. It's just going to be... But then I look at it, still get my 4 weeks annual leave. So that's what? It's 26 weeks off already. So it'll be 30 weeks off a year.
Oh, mate, imagine the models you could build. Oh.
No, I have no money. I'll have to get another job.
Why?
Why? You still get paid
so much money.
You get paid 100 and something thousand a year.
Yeah.
Is that not enough for you? $2,000 a week.
No, I'll be spending too much money here. Well, if I'm on 2 days or 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off,
you won't be able to afford it.
You bank, save it. You're in control of your spending. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, no, but I'm bad like that. I'll spend it. And...
Is that a new hat?
No, it's not a new hat. I've had this hat for a while. I actually haven't bought anything really new lately.
And you just complain about spending.
Oh, no. When I was in Onslow, I was buying beers every night for dinner and stuff.
You had a box opening the other day with your spoons and your ship. What else did you get? Bought yourself something there.
Oh, exactly, James. I'm a sailor. My airbrush.
Oh,
Yeah.
Of course. Airbrush.
Yeah. So, no, I'm happy doing 8 and 6. So I'm still working only pretty much half a year, but it's hard.
And pulling in 500 from DoorDash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Tax money away. Yeah, nasty surprise.
Pardon?
Put that tax money away, or you get a nasty surprise.
Oh, yeah, I'm putting 50% away.
That's good. You know, you can pay it to tax.
Yeah. No, go. I've got a tax bill anyway for uni.
Yeah, right.
And I didn't pay it. They weren't taking enough out of my tax, so I had to. It became a bill, so I'm just chucking all my money on that. I paid $25 off that a week anyway, and then half of this DoorDash stuff. So I'm not going to get a tax return for the next until this HEX bill's paid off anyway. So
I deliberately pay the highest tax rate of my income so that when tax time comes back, I claim back all the extra tax that I paid.
Yeah.
So I think it was over $8,000 I got back this year. It's fantastic.
Yeah, no,
Well, that's one episode. That's a 5-minute bloody video of yours that goes up in it.
That's right. I took it to Thailand and I came back and I had $6,000 left.
Oh God, it's hard, eh, Peter?
It is.
I don't know how he did it, mate. Like, it's a struggle.
Well, you know, those extra 2 weeks I took off were unpaid leave, so I didn't get paid for the last 2 weeks. It's been tough, let me tell you. Then my motorbike rego came. I've got to pay that. You know,
yeah, everything comes at once, eh?
Yeah, it does. You know,
I just did my 6 months. I just paid 6 months off for my rego. But if I put away $26 a pay, I'll have enough for a year. That by the time that comes due again. But knowing McGowan, he'll put the fucking prices up again.
My Rego
WA
for
one of the most expensive places in Australia, right?
it's $300 for a year Rego on the Kawasaki, but the big bike downstairs here was under $500 a year for Rego, so it's cheap.
Well, for a Barina for 12 months, it's $830.
That's right.
When I came over from Alice Springs, a year in Alice for the Prado was $850, and I came to WA, a year for the Prado was $1,000. I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous.
Well, I just looked at the Rego compared to last year, what I paid, and it's gone up 10%.
Yeah. What do you pay, Jace?
For the Jag, it's $1,200. For the Pajero is $960. For the Outlander, it's $790.
Yeah, see, last year
And the
was
trailer, like just the box trailer, is $280 a year.
Yeah. You're paying $400 for a trailer in WA.
The boat is
my trailer's cheap. I don't pay that.
$250 a year.
That's
It's ridiculous over here. He gave us.
And we just found out the house rates are $4,500.
That's a bit steep. Oh no.
No, that's a lot.
What was I paying in Alice? For a duplex or a unit, I was paying for rates, and this is going back to 2013 when I left. I paid them up there. They were, for the year, it was around about $1,400. But the Strata company, because they were the only company in the Northern Territory, they put, I was paying $150 a quarter when I first bought it, the unit, and ended up paying, I think it was $450 a quarter. Wow. And now it's gone up to $700 a quarter for Strata. Oh, but McGowan gave us all $400 to put on our power bill. But at the same time, he put our power prices up massively. So that $400 is nothing. And he's also hiked our local taxes, and he's also hiked the public transport fares, even though you don't pay for any more than 2 zones anymore. When there's 6 zones in Perth, you're paying a 6-zone fare. So I just look at it and go, fuck that. This bloke is so corrupt, it's not funny.
Wow.
Sell, Sam. Sell now.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to all the new bills that are going to be coming with the house. So,
yeah, I just, I'm looking forward to see what the next electricity bill is going to be. It's going to be up a bit. I noticed the petrol prices in Thailand weren't much cheaper than not much more less than what we are paying here, and it had gone up quite a bit over there. So. But to fill that little scooter you saw me riding around in, that little motor scooter, the little baby hog, a full tank on that cost $4. And that lasted me almost a week riding around every day.
Well, I was half empty today in the Barina, and I was going to go only going to put $30 in. And I did. And that got me up to full. So it's going to cost me $60 to fill up a fucking Barina.
It's $127 to fill up the Pajero.
I'd fill my tank twice on that on my bike, and that would last me 3 weeks.
Yeah. When I filled up that brand new Prado, that was such a nice car to drive. filled that up in Karratha when we got back, and that was only it's a bit over half full. That still cost $170. So you're looking at $340 to fill up the Prado.
When we went to Alice on the bike, what's that station? That town just before Alice, before you hit the rock, huh?
Oh, before you hit Alice, before you go to Ayers Rock.
Emdale?
Eldunda.
Yeah, Eldunda, yeah. Like $3.70 or something with a litre. I was like, what?
Yeah, Eldunda's always expensive.
But then you hit Alice and it's just like normal rest of the country.
Yeah, Alice, when I was there, I was still paying, it was around about $1.70 a litre for diesel.
Yeah.
Back then. And I got here and it was $1.10. So, yeah, we got arse raped fairly often in Alice Springs with petrol.
And three ways, mate, that was crazy. I was like, and Tennant
you don't fill up. You never fill up at three ways. You fill up at Tennant Creek if you're going to be filling up that way.
Well, we just topped up at Tennant at three ways, but Darwin wasn't too bad.
Darwin's still got some of the most expensive fuel in Australia now.
Yeah.
They didn't see much of a difference when it came to the when Morrison bought the excise off.
The excise.
Yeah, but you look at this stupid bloke, Albanese, sits there and says, "We're going to reduce the cost of living." He's had the chance to reduce or keep the excise off petrol. No, can't do it. Then
$2.75.
The treasurer has said, "Oh, we're going to increase taxes."
Yeah.
And they're all saying because Morrison did the $3 trillion debt, right? Which I can 100% hand on heart guarantee that if Labor were in power during the pandemic, we'd be looking at about a $6 trillion debt because they just love throwing money around. And you can see that from the last global financial crisis when Rudd sent out his $700 or whatever it was to every Australian.
Yeah.
Well, really. And when Liberals got back into power, they had a massive debt. And all these lefties sit there and go, we've got, say the green shit, like reducing emissions. Do they not realise that to get lithium out of the ground, you need to mine it, which uses diesel, rips up the ground, all this stuff to produce the batteries for the lithium? It still uses, fossil fuels to get. So they've got no idea. And to put all these lithium batteries and stuff, at the moment, there's no recharging of these big batteries they want to use for like power generation. There's no recharging. So, I mean, the Greens are they're fucking terrorists. I'm sorry to say. It's just ridiculous. And I've always promised you guys I'm not going to get into politics on this channel, but I can't help it because the ridiculousness of the left. I mean, I'm not strong right. I mean, I'm right of centre, I should say. But you look at these lefties, and I look at it and go, nah, this is ridiculous. Like McGowan spending billions of dollars on this train track he's building from the city out to Allenbrook past the airport. He's already, I think it's about 7 months behind schedule, and a couple of, I think it's like 1.2 billion over budget. And he was giving shit to Colin Barnett, who was our last premier, about Optus Stadium being over budget and behind schedule. But as soon as it was open, he's like, "Oh God, we got such a beautiful stadium." Even though a couple of months beforehand, you're saying how ugly it was and how ugly it was on the landscape. It's a fucking. And I don't know what they're doing with the old batteries when they wear out, Jeff. I don't know why we don't look at nuclear energy. It's clean, it's cheap, and it's reliable. If you have a look in England and all those places now, they're struggling when power is required. They struggle to get it happening properly.
And nuclear energy lasts. I mean, just look at Chernobyl; it's still glowing.
Exactly.
It just goes on.
Anyway.
When you look at that, that was early in the nuclear age. So the things have changed so much since then.
I mean,
it's the only thing is, what are you going to do with the stuff at the end of it? Well, the Labor government was talking about chucking it up at a place called Muckaty Station, which is north of Tennant Creek, and paying billions of dollars to the local people in royalties so they could dig up their land. But I don't know what's ever happened to that. So
no, I think our current Prime Minister, my favourite comment, I think it is about the solar cars, like charging your cars in the weekend. Well, just charge them overnight using the solar panels.
But even with that, what are they making the solar panels out of?
Yeah, but he wants to charge them overnight.
Yeah,
using solar panels.
Yeah, it's a fucking dickhead.
And the 275 still hasn't come to anybody for the electricity.
No.
Australia, the lucky country. Yeah.
The Liberal Party is run by the Greens. The Labor Party, not the Liberal Party.
It doesn't matter who's running the country. I don't see a brighter future. Do you? Do you see anything getting better? I don't. No, nobody does. And that's what's so effed about it. It's just going to get worse.
Just say the word, Pete.
I'm going to Thailand.
No, come on, Pete, say it. We want to hear. What is going to happen to it, Pete?
Fudged.
Oh, wow, he's just off his rocker at the moment. That pent-up anger, Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Mark, when you're looking at wind, you've got to build all those bloody wind-generated windmills. They're a absolute disgrace to look at. Again,
the amount of oil they use.
It's built with steel. And what are you going to do? It's ripping up the land. So
each of those uses 800 litres of oil a year.
Yeah.
Each individual one.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just something that change. And what Bill said, as long as plastic kits don't go up in price, that's all we care about.
They have. It's too late. They have.
So, that's enough. I mean, that confuses me. I'm thinking, why does shit have to go up in price?
Because people agree.
Wait one sec. Okay, Mark, what happens when there's an oil leak if they're in the ocean? Exxon Valdez, I remember that very vividly. And I can see that happening again. So, and you're going to see when they start leaking oil, the coast of the UK and Europe is just going to be absolutely covered in oil. There goes a lot of wildlife. So, yeah.
What about
but I'm not because I don't want to argue with a nice bloke like you, Mark. So, well, not arguing. It's an adult conversation, but yeah, it's a very touchy subject. So.
You're right. The nuclear. That's the answer. Where we're at now with technology.
It's nuclear. Hang on. Nuclear. How does Homer Simpson say it?
Nuclear.
Yeah, nuclear.
Nuclear.
It's nuclear.
Nuclear. Yeah. So radioactive stuff. Yeah. It's all good.
You know, no, I don't know how they can say it costs more to produce. Why does it cost more to produce anything? Because somebody's saying the price has to go up, or what?
I think it's all the logistics and the
They're using
ongoing.
the same, like say you're producing 25-gallon barrel of oil. How has it cost more to produce that same amount of oil? Like who says it costs more to do the same thing?
Because the power to run the oil refineries costs more because the power bills go up. All the bills are going up.
And why does it cost more to have power bills?
To lump that extra amount in every industry. Somebody's got to pay for
How
it.
do they justify increasing power bills when power is still the same?
Mate, they can do what they want. That's the way it's been. Big companies can do what they want, and there's just no one's going to. It's like anything in the news. It's like anything in the news. Don't worry about if they give you something negative. You're the CEO of some big mining company, and suddenly you're in the news for some reason. They don't give a shit because 3 or 4 days later, the news has moved on to something else, and it's forgotten. A month later, the issue's gone. There's so much information out there, so much news out there happening all the time that nothing really matters, and they're getting away with anything. I was surprised that there were so many people protesting during COVID and wearing masks and stuff like that. I think people should protest a bit more often. But again,
I can see you in the streets speak.
Unless you want to,
saying, budge the world, budge the government.
You've got to influence people big time real quick because it just loses its interest in the news story and they just move on to something else. I mean, with all this stuff going on with the royalty and the Queen and the new king and all that sort of stuff taking up so much of the news, all the other things just got pushed to the side, no matter what the importance was. They're still as important as when they were news. It's just, so.
Okay, so it's got here, right? And this is just going what Mark's just put up there. And this is the conversation that it's a left-wing publication. It's got energy crisis. The UK is still heading for widespread fuel poverty. And then again, energy crisis. This is 31st of August. This one I'm going to read now. The first one was 6 days ago. Energy crisis. Why the UK will be at the mercy of international gas prices for years. So that you're looking at all this green energy. It's just it's gonna ruin shit. It's just gonna go to crap. So, but anyway, it's 5:30 here. Been on for 2.5 hour and a half.
Yeah.
I'm going to jet off because don't want to upset and get Mark.
Agitated.
No, I don't want to upset Mark because he's a nice bloke and I like the way he looks at things, and I wish we could see green energy being less expensive than it's going to be, but in my opinion, it's just going to cost a hell of a lot more. So,
yeah, well, we might as well wrap it up, guys. I mean, how's the thumbs up looking?
Yeah, thumbs are still up, and it's 21. It's all good. All right. Well, thanks everybody in chat. Everyone's
guys, we'll catch you next week. What are we doing? What time, boys?
I'll be away again, so I won't be here.
You won't be on?
Mate?
Thanks. Hang on, Mark. Just thanks, mate. It was good, and hopefully we see eye to eye on other stuff. But this one we won't, my friend. This one we won't.
All right. We'll go to an 11 a.m. one. Back to the US 11 a.m. one for us, all right?
Yeah, mate. Yep.
For Sunday, I'll lock it in. That's it. Okay.
Thanks, Sue. You guys are the best. Thank you for hanging around with us. I had more better lighting and probably not too much.
I don't have better lighting, mate. People are happy with what they see there.
Next week we could do a double. We could come back and do a 6 p.m. as well on Sunday. One for US, one for UK.
We could.
If you do a 6 p.m., I might be able to pop in for a little bit, but I'll be on a prepaid phone that's being charged by non-renewable energy at the moment. Sorry, Mark.
Your batteries.
Yeah. So yeah, I might be able to come on board for that one.
And go to Eels next week. Yo, boys.
We'll do a double one then, all right? Sunday.
Oh, yeah, right. We'll see how we go.
All right, 11 o'clock is confirmed. We'll find out. We'll see how we go for the second show.
Yeah, so for the UK people, if we are going next Sunday night,
it'll be same time.
6 p.m. here. We'll let you know.
Don't worry. I'll post
they know within a day or two before it happens, so they can plan their busy lives around you two Muppets.
Yeah. I'll have it posted up by Thursday, what we're doing on Sunday. So you get notifications. All right.
Yes, and go the Mighty Eels.
Yeah.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, you can hang up now.
Yeah, hang on. Sam, Pete, call me. Call me on the mobile, mate. I want Sam to hear this.
Don't call him. We don't want to hear the stupid Parramatta song.
What?
Call me. Yeah, Sam?
No. I have a
Call
song.
Pete.
What?
Call me.
Latest chunk. Well, I might just leave the studio now then, so I don't have to hear this crap.
No, it's wrong. Here we go.
Better not be swans. It'll be even worse.
Here we go. It's coming through.
1, 2, 3. You're waiting for it.
And Peter Wynn goes the blind. Turns it back to Cronin. Cronin inside to Edge. Edge inside to Kenny.
Yeah, see you later.
Oh, hey, you missed Para. Para power to win.
You need to get a fucking life, mate.
Right, guys, love you. That's all good.
Mark,
Take care.
Jeff,
Bye.
Brody, Paul, everybody. Okay. Wait.
Take care, guys. Until next week.
Bye.